Hello all, my name is Visgluigers and I'm here to talk about the Nisha, new character in Borderlands, the pre-sequel, and how some people are already hating it, which I find really odd. And I don't really get it why people hate or can hate a certain aspect of a game when it's not even released. I understand that some games have really big gameplay decisions that can be questionable, but when we're talking about a character that is one of 4, and I can almost guarantee you that there will be DLC characters like in the Borderlands 2. So if one of those characters is something that you wouldn't so much prefer, why raise so much hate towards it? Okay, so what are the areas that have been criticized? For it's been said that it's a class for idiots. So why is that? So the biggest argument to this has been that her action skill will basically be like an aimbot, and it will also give you all sorts of boosts to, for instance, reload. I think you have damage boost and accuracy, all sorts of stuff. But the main thing is that you don't have to aim, and people are angry that, you know, it takes the aiming away, it's too easy to play. But I think it's fine. You know, when I first saw that, I think that, well, you know, that's a pretty cool idea. Cause, yeah, what the fuck not? Cause some people are just thinking that that's not a skill. I think it's a nice skill, cause it's only, I think, was it for 6 seconds or so? So it's not that OP. Of course, that's just my opinion. But if you think like the Maya's face lock ability, it basically does the same. You really don't have to aim because the target is immobile. So, or the Axton turret, you don't have to aim that either. So I don't kind of get that, you know, that you are overpowered because you don't need to aim. I think that's quite invalid. And then there were the same kind of skill that the Necromancer had, the close enough skill so that the bullets can ricochet towards enemies. I think because the Necromancer got a lot of hate from that, and I don't get it why, because I think it was just like hilarious character overall, and I think the Borderlands universe is hilarious. It's one of those games that you really can't take too seriously. I play the Borderlands just because I'm sick of these modern first-person shooter games. The Borderlands genre is so fun. It's not too. It doesn't take anything too seriously. So I think, you know, you shouldn't take the Borderlands as another Call of Duty game, and I bet most of people won't. But I think most haters are the Borderlands veteran players who really think that the game starts when you are level 72. Personally, I kind of like more the game when you're building up your character. The first playthrough is, I think that might be, if not the best, but one of the best times. Not the very beginning. It's like when you get the action skill and start to figure out what way we wanna go into the tree. I think that's the most exciting part of the game. So maybe you could say that because I like the very beginning of the game and the veterans like the end game, that, you know, we're living in two very different worlds. But majority of the people are going to play it like once or twice. You know, like the first playthrough and the second playthrough, and then switch to another character. But I really don't get it that if there's one character out of 4, or maybe 1 out of 6, that might be so-called idiot friendly or whatever, because its action skill or overall skills are overpowered in some, if maybe someone thinks that they are overpowered. Personally, I don't think that they are so overpowered, but so what? Don't play it. And if you do, are you gonna complain that this is all too easy? But even if it would have been built so that it's a beginner friendly and made for people that ain't good in Borderlands or overall in sure games, so what? What does it take away from you if it makes someone's gameplay a little bit easier and probably a little bit more enjoyable to play? Because if you are a beginner and you don't like, if you for instance would find this Nisha character too overpowered, maybe he could change the character. So I really don't get it that why people are so much worrying that it's so overpowered and so. And then some people are like sexualizing this thing that it's going to be the same thing as Necromancer, as some of the staff said that it's a girl-friendly, like a class for girlfriends. But I think I never understood that thing either, because people were like, oh, this is sexist. But most of you know that they really didn't mean that, you know, this character is made for people, and by people I mean girls who can't play. They didn't mean that. They probably meant that, you know, because the probability that you are being a dude is quite high. And from my experience, my girlfriend does not play games, and I guess all of my friends that play games are basically, all of them I guess are dudes, and their girlfriends, they might play a game or two, and they certainly ain't shooter games. So you cannot, I know you cannot say it's a girlfriend friendly character or so, but it's just one of these things that people just want to bitch about. And I really don't get it, that you can bitch about everything if you really want, but why give them so much hard time? And the Nisha character, and no one has ever said that it's girlfriend friendly or anything. Why give so much hate? If you don't like the character when it comes out, don't play as Nisha. But I'm really looking forward to Nisha. The skill trees look nice. The fact that, you know, it's like a pistol or revolver character feels really nice idea. And the action skill, I find it actually pretty funny. But, you know, some of you probably won't find it very funny, but I will actually wait Nisha with very big interest. Another thing that might have been bothering some people, that the Nisha character could be too sexualized in the campaign and so forth, but, you know, for real. I mean for real. Go check out the Moxie, for instance, and then come back with a straight face and say that Nisha is being overly sexualized. Or overall, check different games these days. All those, whatever, Soul Calibur, Street Fighters, everything. Just go out there, look for yourself, and then say again that Nisha is being overly sexualized. And you haven't even played the campaign yet, So you cannot raise a very big argument that she will be in a very sexualized role in the campaign. So these are my overall thoughts about the Nisha character coming in Borderlands the pre-sequel. Do you agree what I said? Was there something that I did totally just ignored that requires attention? Leave a comment down below, let me and everyone know what you think.